looked upon him, when lifted up, shall live forever. Let's say that again. Those who look upon and believe in Jesus Christ as the thief looked upon him, when uplifted on the cross, shall live forever. Those who refuse to look upon him and believe in him, as the hardened thief refused to look upon and believe in the crucified Redeemer, shall die without hope. So what is being said here? It's not always as harsh as I refuse to look. It could be I'm just too busy. I'm too busy to look at the uplifted Savior in his holy word. It's not a priority. It's not something I do every day. Maybe occasionally. I would encourage you to study the Bible in a new way. Because God has given us a great gift in the suffering scenes of Calvary. As you study Christ's suffering, your heart will be touched, and love will flow out to your Savior. And gratitude will come to your heart. There are 10 chapters in the Bible that will focus your attention on the cross. It's essentially the last 2 chapters in the 4 Gospels. Isaiah 53 and Psalm 22. There are 10 chapters in the Desired Ages that will focus your attention on the cross. Chapters 74 to 84. But what I've discovered is that you can study the Bible and see the cross theme all the way through. What I would encourage you to do is get a plastic ruler, clear plastic ruler, and a colored pen, and underline every time you see a reference to the suffering of God in the Bible. Underline it in red. For example, Genesis 3:15 says, I will put enmity between you, Satan, and the woman. Between your seed, Satan, and her seed. He shall bruise your head. That's Christ. And you shall bruise his heel. Satan, you're going to bruise the heel of Jesus. Underline that part in red. That's a cross theme. And as you study the cross, there is nothing more powerful to change the human heart than the study of the cross. And that is the difference between looking and not looking. And it will ultimately decide our eternal destiny. And so I would encourage you, and I'm preaching this to myself, it's so easy not to study this subject. That God has given it to us, not because it's a good idea, but because it's essential. That's the kind of hold that sin has on us. That's why God went to such depths in horror